Hello, I am Test Drive and welcome to episode 38 of Forza Motorsport. Where in this episode we are going to be buying a car first off. I don't know what I was going to say there. Well, it definitely wasn't car though. And we are going to be buying the Panos Esperante GTL because I'm going to be doing the A-Class Championship for Professional Series. And this is a car I've decided to use because it's interesting and stuff. So here's the car. Green. I'm buying it in green. I don't care. 101,000 credits. I feel like things are going to get really expensive soon because I'm going to have to start buying cars a lot. I'm not looking forward to that. But I'll go ahead and upgrade this just a hair. And we'll be on with what we're doing. Let's see. We got some weight reduction. Ooh, I can do some tires too. Heck yeah, my dude. That's what I'm talking about. And like I said, oops. Come on, game. When I press up, I want to go up. Going to professional, and as I said, the A-Class or Class A Championship. I won the Ferrari F355 Challenge for winning. These are my opponents. Apparently, there's an Esperante in this race, so well. I don't care. And then restriction is A-Class, of course. We have Sunset Peninsula. I don't know why I said that first. Laguna Seca, Maple Valley Schlong, New York Long, and Road Atlanta. America! Wow, it's been a while. Let's get started on Laguna Seca. Alrighty, we are here on our first race at Laguna Seca. And I'm starting in second. Come on. Oh, God. Hello, people. Ooh, I have more horsepower in the Corvette, don't I? Okay, so things are kind of weird at the moment. At least to me, in my whole setup of recording and gaming. Basically, I spent 4 or 5 hours today, actually probably longer, reorganizing my gaming setup. So, I know I haven't really ever showed it. Especially recently, even though if you watch like the last gaming setup video I did, which was like in 2015, I think I hit 1,000 subscribers on my old channel or something like that. I'll try and find that and put in the description, a link in the description for it, and I'll probably not remember. But basically the way I had it was I have 2 monitors on my desk, I have 2 computers, which wasn't really a thing whenever I made my old video on thing. But basically what I had was 2 monitors on a desk and a computer on either side, and whichever side the computer on was kind of like the monitor that it corresponded to, and so on and so forth. And today I switched that around because I got an HDMI, not splitter, HDMI switcher. So basically I can have every one of my game consoles plugged in at the same time via HDMI. And I just use a little remote that came with this little box I got, and I can switch the HDMI input to where I don't have to like physically unplug and plug in an HDMI. And so far it's been pretty great. I've literally used it for the past 4 hours, but I figured it would be a good investment. But my problem was that some HDMIs weren't long enough. Some of my HDMI cables, some of them didn't work anymore, the extra ones I had. So basically I have everything except for my PlayStation 3 plugged in via HDMI right now. And of course my PS2 and PS1 because I don't even have those like in my setup right now because I don't really use them at all. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. I have my Xbox 360 standing up for the first time in fucking, I don't know, like 2-3 years at least. I think the last time I had it standing up was whenever I thought it was broken because the CD drive wouldn't open. But that was before I found out that I could smack the 360 to get the CD disc or CD drive open, which it doesn't have, you have to know, yeah, you don't have to do that if the console is sitting on its side, if it's like laying flat on the ground. If it's standing up, I do. Or actually if it doesn't have a disc in it and it's laying down, I have to do that. I have to like smack the top of it. But so the thing is, I don't really plan to like switch out games that often, to be completely honest. Like, I'll stick with my Forza until the fucking Let's Play's done, and I'll probably not use my 360 for anything else until it's done. And, so I'm not that worried about it really. And some of the other games I want to play in the future, I have downloaded on this console, so it's not horrible, but it's definitely different. But the biggest problem with this setup is, as I said, like I have a computer per monitor. Well, today I switched around the way where each computer and each monitor is. So like the computers are hooked up to the same monitors, but the monitors are on different sides. So now my gaming monitor is on the left and my editing computer monitor is on the right. And it's really fucking me up. I'm not gonna lie. Because I'm so used to looking at the right monitor to like play games of any sort, and used to looking at the left monitor for everything else pretty much. So it's definitely something I have to get used to. But the problem that arose from that, the only problem I found so far really, is the fact that I have my microphone on a stand on a shelf, and the shelf is off to my right. So before the monitor was, or the microphone was pretty much perfectly placed, so I was looking like straight at it while I was recording because it was on my right, and I was looking to my right to look at the right monitor to play games. Now I'm looking to the left, and so the microphone is kind of off to my right. So I'm not entirely sure if I'm gonna try and fix that even, because it's not really a huge problem at the moment. It's just kind of an inconvenience because I have to kind of like sit off to the right. But the good thing is that if I ever want to do like face cams or stuff, I can actually like not have a terrible background, because I can put my camera on a tripod, or the little webcam that I have on the left monitor, and it'll face towards like the shelves with all my games on them, instead of the vast blackness, the void that is the room behind me, which isn't really a room behind me because my basement doesn't really have rooms. It has a room, it has a bathroom, and that's it. Like everywhere else in my basement is open, other than the fact that like there's crap in the way of, you know, everything. There's giant shelves back there and other stuff, so I don't really know yet. I would like to do some sort of face cam for like not racing stuff in the future. I think that'd be kind of cool, or maybe even racing stuff, depending on whatever. Even though it'll take longer to edit and whatnot. Actually, it wouldn't, because I can just have my webcam be recorded directly onto the game footage via the Elgato software. I just remembered that. So I don't know, it might come sooner or later. I'm not really sure. I kind of would like to update some other things before I try and do that, like get one of the in-computer or like inboard capture cards from Elgato. Even the 4K one is really expensive, so I probably won't get that. But like the HD60 Pro or whatever it's called, one that actually goes inside your computer and it has basically no delay on it. I'd like to get one of those and see what happens after that, because I would like to have a few streams in the future, or stream a little bit in the future. I'm not really sure yet, so stay tuned for when I never figure that out. Oh, the AI isn't easily. Oops, I didn't realize. So let's continue on to the next race. Got 30,000 credits, which is actually a decent amount. Let's continue on to the next race, and I'll change my difficulty back to medium real quick. Alright, we're here in our second race, which is kind of terrifying because I don't know how this car stacks up top speed-wise compared to everything else. We were on Nissan Speedway. It's Nissan Speedway in Forza 2. It's freaking Sunset Peninsula in this game. So I'm hoping this car will surprise me with its top speed, but I sincerely doubt it. I feel like at least probably the 4 GTs are probably going to be faster in a straight line. But I mean, I know it's got more horsepower. It's got 500 horsepower. Well, this has 425, I think. Oh yeah, there's a Viper too, a 525 horsepower Viper. Speaking of Vipers, I got to drive one recently. It was a 95, the very first series of Vipers, they called them. And it was a lot of fun. And this Viper is honestly terrifying. This fucking Panos isn't that fast around the... Oh, wait. Oh? These turns might be my savior. If they could just, you know, like go slow in every turn, that'd be great. Because I don't think I'll ever need to let off the throttle ever in this race. We're gonna be done like 4 minutes too. I don't know how long I talked for last race. I actually didn't pay attention to the race time. But I got everything I wanted out of my system, I think. Look, the fucking color is ridiculous. Like, it's so obnoxious. And everything is green. All of the trim, like, I'm pretty sure even like around the headlights is green. Somebody's like going really wide back there. I'm not sure who it is. But I think I'm gonna win. It does have a 6-speed, but it's kind of useless because it doesn't even reach like anywhere past 6,300 RPM in 5th gear. Oh yeah, I got this. Thank God for the AI slowing down in turns on an oval, because that's something that they do. This car physical, oh there it goes. It's like, it just stops, it's 169, but it went up to 170, slightly, for about a quarter of a second. And another thing, yeah, my videos, well, I'm saying this now, but this is episode 38, and I've uploaded up to episode 16, I think, of this game so far. Yeah, I've been kind of lazy with the gaming stuff recently. Even though by the time you watch this, I might not be. Well, I probably won't be, because I'm probably going to pick it up after I record this. Because I'm actually going to have like, oh, I got stuff to do. I don't know. I'm debating whether I want to start uploading 2 episodes a day of this. And like just start working my ass off on completing all these Let's Plays I want to do. Or if I want to still like take all the time I've been taking for real life car stuff / real life stuff in general. I don't know. Like I said, by the time you see this, it might have already been decided. Who knows at this point? This is still at least, you know, 10 days in the future, probably. There's something catching up to me. I think it's a Ford GT. Go away. Oh, that's even working this car. That's nice. He slowed down. I'm gonna see what car that was when we finish the race here. I don't know why I try and get update video, like update stuff in gaming videos, specifically Let's Plays, because like I know nobody's gonna see this for like forever. Oh, it's a Ferrari 360, huh? Alrighty, there we go. 35,000 credits now instead of 30,000. Much better, I must say. All right, on our 3rd race at Maple Valley Full, which is exciting as always. Go, Panos! Don't rev off. Don't hit the rev limiter. Is what I'm trying to say. Corvette! Fuck! You fucking asshole. You sons of bitches. I survived. Oh, the Corvette died. Good. Oh, actually, both of them died. Congrats, dumbasses. You played yourselves. I was trying to pass the Corvette on the outside, then he pinched me, then I tried to pass him on the inside, and the Ferrari decided he was going to try and spin me out, and it definitely didn't work out for either one of them. Because they both... Whoa! There's even more shit happening behind me. Somebody else spun out. Man, this is not a good race for AIs. I have no clue why. That one wasn't even me. I wasn't even involved in that one, so they can't blame me. Nobody can blame me for that. But yeah, I'm actually really enjoying driving this car. It's actually pretty fantastic to drive, especially with the tire upgrades I got and I guess the weight reduction I did. Very, very planted around corners. I think these had like a Terminator Mustang. No, because they came out in like 2000. I don't remember. I know at least the Panos AIV Roadsters from the late 90s had a fucking Cobra, like a 90. We had a 98 Panos AIV Roadster at my work. And it had, I think the same year, 98 Mustang Cobra engine in it. So like an SN95 Mustang Cobra. Not quite to the new edge. But I'm kind of, I don't know, I guess these would have the same thing, like just a newer... Oh god! I did not turn in fast enough. I'm guessing they just have the newer Cobra engine. Although it does have 425 horsepower, so I don't know. I don't think any Cobra made 425 horsepower until the 07 GT500. At least for the new Mustangs. Like, I'm sure there were some old, like, you know, 429 Mustangs that made well over 400 horsepower, but... Talking about new Mustangs here. Newer, newish. And they're making it really easy for me in this race. I appreciate it. Thank you. I didn't bang out my river that time. I'd love to go down to the factory where they make paint hoses sometime down in Atlanta. Or, well, it's not really Atlanta. It's close to Atlanta. It's Brazelton. It's where Road Atlanta is. I'd like to just go down to Atlanta sometime and, you know, see all the cool shit, because there's a lot of car stuff down there. Like, Grid Life has been down there, and Import Alliance, and all these other crazy shows for cars. And I've never seen any of them, because I've never stayed in Atlanta more than about 4 hours, which was when me and my parents were driving down to Florida in what would that be, I guess it was 2012, because I'd just gotten my driver's license. And we were driving my mom's Jeep Liberty to a gas station and back when we were down in Florida. And I had like 3 of my younger cousins riding with me. It was weird. But like cousins I don't see too. And they were like, I think the oldest one was like 14. But what was I saying? But yeah, we were driving down to Florida in 2012, and it was like midnight or 1 a.m. and my dad's like, screw this, and it was like 8 or 9. No, it was like 10 p.m. I guess, maybe. But he said, screw it, we're just gonna stay in a hotel in Atlanta for 6 hours, get some sleep, because he was getting way too tired to be driving. And I was 16 and I'd barely driven at all yet, so I was not the one to drive. And then I don't know what I guess my mom was probably tired too. But so we stayed in a hotel just outside of Atlanta somewhere. I think it was just south of Atlanta. And we stayed there from, like I said, like 10 or 11 at night to like 5 a.m. or something. And that was the longest time I've ever been in Atlanta. Now you know the story. Hey, sure, this is a hardtop. I thought these were all like hardtop convertibles. Not like hardtops. Huh, strange. I know they do make some hardtop convertible ones. I feel like the brake lights on this thing are borrowed from something, but I have no clue of what. They might be original. They kind of look like Lamborghini Diablo brake lights, honestly. / Spiker C8, because they use the same fucking brake lights. Turn. Thank you. And that is Maple Valley done. Just over 5 minutes. Not bad. Oh, I got fucking assholes damaging me. I guess that was from the kerfuffle at the beginning of the race. I have no clue. Alright, on to our 4th race at New York Long. I'm sure the first corner of this track's gonna be absolute fucking hell, because it always is. Oh my god, they're so close behind me. Oh, I can't make this. Nope. Restarting. Okay, I'm gonna let you fucks go and then smash into the wall. Hopefully. Oh, Ferrari fuckhead. You got in the way, dumbass. You stupid fuck. I was staying to the right. I was staying to the right to avoid getting hit. And guess what happens? I fucking get hit. God damn it. There's no winning at the first corner of New York. Just none at all. You guys in your fucking God mode brakes sometimes. Sometimes they aren't God mode, and that's when you smash into the wall. Oh, the Viper's deciding that he's gonna just get up and everybody's go, oh, he's slowing down now. Okay, fuckhead. Since you're like the only one behind me, you go first. Or not. I'll go first. Ow. Well, I made it. Somebody definitely smashed into the wall pretty hard back there. Alright, I'm gonna go with this. I'm not gonna enjoy it because the car's pulling heavily to the right. But I'll give it a try. Oh, turning left is hard. The Viper's in 3rd, which is strange. He caught back up. Fucker, go away. I can't slow down that fast. I know you have God mode brakes, but I don't. I guess I could have upgraded the brakes on this thing, but whatever. I was not paying attention, but I'm going to make this turn perfectly fine. I thought I was going to way overshoot it. So I did overshoot it a little bit, but not as bad as I was expecting. Make this right turn. Oh, I almost smacked that wall. Smack that. Oh, Corvette just got T-boned by the fucking... Why was the Corvette that sideways in that corner where the Viper could T-bone him? What the hell? I don't know what's going on behind me. I'm just going to try and get away from it as fast as possible. This car is pulling so hard to the right. Like, this is no steering input. That's why it's doing a little dance down the straightaway, because I'm trying to fucking keep it going straight. Which is impossible, because this game makes it impossible. Because you can't give a small enough amount of steering input to keep it going straight down the road. You either are turning to the left or letting the car turn to the right on its own. There's no in between at all. Alright, on to our second lap. See how awful this is. So for our first turn is somewhat successful. I still ran into the wall. I also think I ran completely over that cone. I think it went completely underneath my car, which I don't think I've ever seen in this game before. Usually it just pushes it around. Like, I honestly don't know how I'm winning by this much with this much fucking damage, when they were right behind me beforehand. Aw, damn it. It's the second time I've bumped my rev limiter on that turn, or in that bump. I just realized this car has a supercharger. Maybe it's a Mustang Cobra engine with a supercharger. Maybe that's what it is. It could be true. Because, I mean, except for the Terminator Cobra, I don't think any Mustang Cobras came with superchargers in SN95. Like I said, except for the fucking Terminator. Pretty sure the Terminator did. I might be stupid, might be wrong, but that's what my brain is telling me to say, so that's what I'm saying. Actually, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten much today. I should eat something. AKA probably make microwave burritos, because that's what I fucking always do at home. And considering it's 10 o'clock, I can't... Well, I could go out to Steak and Shake, I guess. Do I want to go to Steak and Shake? That's a good question. I could go to McDonald's, too. It's weird, I've actually eaten McDonald's somewhat recently. I hadn't eaten McDonald's in, like, years. And then my coworkers... In early 2016, my coworkers took me to McDonald's. Or no, it was early 2017. Early this year. And then... Because they wanted me to have a Big Mac for the first time, for whatever reason. So I got a free sandwich out of that. And it made for an interesting drive in what we called the Ronald McDonald Mobile. Which I doubt I'll remember, but I for sure won't remember to put anything in this video relating to that. But yeah, I hadn't eaten like McDonald's since before, or since, what did I? No, I had chicken nuggets at Halloween. I had an order of chicken nuggets the day after Halloween, and then like a week and a half ago, I had another order of chicken nuggets, and they're actually not bad. They changed them around. Like they started using actual fucking chicken or something. Is what I remember. But they're actually not bad. And the fries are as salty as ever. Wow, my side skirts are really damaged. Like that's both sides. It's not just one side. It's both sides are fucked. Just instantly. But yeah, it's weird. And I wouldn't actually mind going to McDonald's and getting those chicken nuggets some more, because they're, like I said, they're pretty fucking fantastic. I remember not liking them that much as a kid. Like I liked them okay, but I would much rather have like, you know, a fucking Burger King burger or whatever. But I have to say, they're not bad. chicane. I'm still surprised I'm getting this far ahead of the AI with a broken ass car and driving like garbage, like running in the walls every 2 seconds. Trying to fix my hair, but I can't let off the fucking steering because the car pulls to the right. God damn it. I don't want to pause. That's out of the question. I just realized there might be... Ooh, I just realized something I could eat. I could have a apple butter sandwich. If you haven't had apple butter before, it's fucking fantastic. If you like apples at all, you'll like apple butter. If you don't like apples, you might like it. It says a spread, and you put a shitload on a piece of bread, and you toast a piece of bread, and you put a shitload of apple butter on it. Oh, it's so good. And I actually put some on a graham cracker the last time I ate it, and it was still pretty good. It was really fucking sweet, but it was pretty damn good. And I might just do that tonight. Make myself something. Might even make myself more graham crackers with apple butter on it. Who really knows at this point? But that will be something I figured out after I'm done recording this, which I think, yeah, we still have Road America left. One more race. Let's see, how much money did I lose? 7,400 credits. Still got 27,000. But, god damn it, I've broken the shit out of this car. Alright, now our last race at Road America. Hey, I have another story to tell. So, recently, when I'm recording this, Sony Vegas 14 was like $20 with a bunch of other crap on the Humble Bundle, which, if you didn't know, the Humble Bundle is a thing where you can like bundle. Oh, Corvette, dumbass! See, that's why I took the corner like that, dumbass, because it's a faster way to fucking go through the corner. But Sony Vegas 14 was in the Humble Bundle, which is like just a bundle of shit for cheap for whatever reason. I don't know how it works, but I just know there's cheap shit, and I was like, you know what? Since it was $20 for Sony Vegas 14 plus a whole bunch of like other random video and photo and music editing stuff that I probably will never use. I was like, oh, you know what? I'll splurge a little bit on Vegas, because I used to use Vegas all the time to edit shit until I started actually using, you know, until I started working on videos as like work. I was using Sony Vegas pretty much like only using Sony Vegas. And then whenever I started doing that, I needed something that I could transfer, and I didn't want to take Sony Vegas with me. So I started buying Adobe Premiere, which is what I've been using for the past 2.5, well, probably about 2 years, because I did use some cheap, like, or some free GoPro editing software on my work computer up until like 6 months after I started working there. But Corvette, dumbass. But I decided, hey, why don't I just, you know, use Sony Vegas, try Sony Vegas out again, because I've been hearing things about, oh, this is so great because like the render time's better and it doesn't crash, so on and so forth. Because that was the problems I had with it back in the day, was that the render times were pretty garbage, especially because like they didn't support GPU rendering past the NVIDIA 500 series, the GTX 500 series, which luckily I had a set of GTX 550 Ti's, but it was still pretty fucking garbage. But I was like, oh, you know, they actually like updated to use new graphics cards and all that. So like, oh, I'll go ahead and get this. And then I realized after I bought it that Sony Vegas 14 is like the previous version. Sony Vegas 15 is out now, and it's the one that everybody's like freaking out about, and like, oh, it's so great, so on and so forth. So I was like thinking like, oh, I could, you know, pump out gaming videos even faster. Like, even though these are pretty straightforward and fast, because I'm only doing it in 720, because I figured it's kind of useless to go over 720 for old games that are obviously not running at higher than 720p, even on the Xbox 360. But if I was using an emulator or something, I would upload in the same resolution, 1440p at that point. But I was thinking it would go faster, but then it didn't. So now I have Sony Vegas, and I'm out $20, and I've had better ideas in my life. So I could update to the new Sony Vegas. It was like a $200 upgrade or something over, you know, spending $600 or whatever it fucking costs to get just straight up Sony Vegas 15. But I don't think I'm gonna go for that unless I start making like lots of money off the gaming videos, which right now I make zero money at all because I haven't even set up the AdSense or anything with this account because there's no reason to. Because I know that I get about, you know, it ranges from 1,000 to 2,000 views per month on this channel, so far at least. And doing the math from what my real life videos get, like the monetary wise, if I were to monetize the videos on this channel, I would get roughly $2 to $3 per month, which for most multi-channel networks, you have to get like a certain amount of money, which with mine, the full screen I'm with, I don't like full screen. I don't know why I'm still with full screen, but they require you to get like at least like $50 per month to actually receive the money. So I would be getting literally nothing except for the fact that it would be added in with my other stuff, because I do hit the threshold every time on my real life channel, luckily, but I just couldn't see, you know, monetizing anything on this channel yet. If anything goes big or anything, I'll be sure to do so, but for now I'm just kind of whatever about it. But there we go, there was our last race done at Road America, and yeah, that's pretty good. We got 35,000 more credits. I did not level up this episode. I was just over level 31 at the beginning, so I'm not surprised. And we'll get to see my prize car, which is a 355 Challenge, which is pretty fucking cool, not gonna lie. I will probably use it sometime in this career because I really like this car. I like it a lot better than the regular 355, which is funny because it's not a 355 F1. I guess it does have the gated shifter, but it might just not be saying it because this game is like that, where it doesn't say the full names of cars, or it says something wrong in the name. In 2005, they didn't give a fuck about what was right and what was wrong. But there we go. There's the Class A Championship done. Next episode, we'll probably move on to the medium power thing. I have 45 cars eligible for that. Jesus. But for now, we'll go ahead and check out my stats. So thank you all so much for watching this episode of Forza. And I'm out of here. See ya.